So anyway, guys, we are going to roll on to the brand new segment here at Ground Zero, and I'm going to throw the floor over to Loki, who is right now standing by in our interview room, and we are going to kick it up and engage Loki's Red Alert.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. You know what? It's kind of like being back in the captain's chair again, you know? So, I have got a wonderful interview for everybody today. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but I would like to welcome Robert Picardo.
I'm delighted.
Wow, I can't believe you're here. 7 years as the Doctor on Star Trek Voyager. I'm sure everybody, listening to this knows that. You played Richard Woolsey in Stargate and Stargate Atlantis. It's a real honor to have you here, sir. What's it like to go out in public and be Robert Picardo? Everyone knowing that you played the Doctor on Voyager.
Boy, I would say that when I'm in public, about 1 out of every 15 people looks at me like, "What are you doing here?" Or "You're alive," or "Where's your hollow emitter?"
So there are actually some crazy-ass people that think you're really the Doctor. It's not surprising, man. Trekkers, gotta love them. I've got some questions here from some of our members at SSO, and hopefully we'll have time to get to them all. First one is from Azri. What is your favorite episode of Star Trek Voyager?
It's a difficult question to answer. Many of my favorite episodes have been the ones that have involved the Doctor succeeding in a situation he was not designed to succeed in, where he gets to step forward and be nervous and even cowardly at first, and then to rise to the occasion. Some of those have been romantic situations, and they've been a great deal of fun to play. Some of them have been great philosophical arguments, where the Doctor is, arguing a point and fighting a cause for a basic human entitlement or freedom.
Wow, so all your favorite episodes center around you. It's Hollywood, right? So if you had to pick just one episode, what would it be?
It's hard to pick a favorite one, but I think that if I were forced to, I would say that Someone to Watch Over Me, the one where the Doctor is teaching 7 of 9 how to react on a date. He's basically playing Henry Higgins to her Liza Doolittle.
That was the episode where the Doctor kind of fell in love with 7 of 9. Interesting. All right, on to our next question. Our next question is from Shug. It's been reported that you have, erectile dysfunction. Is there any truth in this?
I think that's a situation that we've all been in at one time or another.
Wow, I would have never guessed. So, anyway, on to our next question. Our next question is from Zeropium. During filming of the 7th season of Star Trek Voyager, it was reported that you were caught in the transporter room with, one of your action figures lodged in a very uncomfortable place?
My action figure. So that's not a problem for him. You never have to wear orthotics as an action figure. I think I've covered all the action figure material from 7 years of Star Trek Inventions. Action figure. All right, it'll come to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it came with you.
My action figure had one of the more exciting lifestyles among action figures. He was constantly riding shotgun with Barbie.
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard it put quite that way, but okay. Do you think it's, kind of odd to be walking around for however long you were with an action figure lodged in your ass?
If the action figure had been strapped and was being rammed repeatedly against the wall, I would say, "What's wrong, honey?" Or if he'd been hung by the neck from the Christmas tree, I'd say, "Did we miss something from Santa's list?" My only complaint is when they put out the larger action figures, the plush dolls that are designed for, middle-aged women to sleep with. My doll had a comb over, had a big strip of hair across the middle of his head, which I objected to. I don't know if apparently whoever makes them in China thought that I would look better with what looks to be headphones on. My action figure also, sleeps with 7 of 9's action figure on a regular basis. So that's been a source of vicarious pleasure for me as well. The other great thing about having an action figure is you can play with yourself in public. What else is good about having an action figure? They bend in ways that I never did.
Okay, enough about action figures. So, I've got one more question here. Hope you have time for it. It is from Angel Giga. Oh, man. What was your first sexual experience like?
Yes. It was in Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, hold on one second. You were in Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, Winnie the Pooh. You're not a relative of any of those guys.
Thankfully, yeah, no, I'm not.
It's a great story. It's a really great story. And I was Kanga. I was the mother of Rue. So I had to really study about that world in order to convincingly create the character I was playing, which was...
You know what? You are probably the sickest motherfucker I've ever interviewed. Back to you, John.
Okay. Thank you, Loki. Robert Picardo, everybody. The fucking Doctor. You know, he was one of my favorite characters from Voyager, and now I think he's a creepy little bastard. So thanks for the interview, Loki. You have now destroyed my fandom for the Doctor and Voyager and anything like that, so thanks a lot. That was awesome.